New Year.
Happy New Year, yes. Or say, Jana, we asked how, when should you stop saying Happy New Year?
Jesus.
Yes. And we got the meaning, which Mumbi refused. The meaning they said was, it is used from 31st December through to January. And generally, when you see the person for the first time that year.
Okay.
So,
makes sense.
Nikikuona December.
Then you marry Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. Okay.
So today we're asking you, how often should you talk to your partner in a day? Keep in mind, the word often means frequently. Underline this, many times. Often means frequently. Also means many times. Yani mara mingi.
Okay, anza kuniongelesha sana ujue uko single. Because unafanya kazi saa ngapi? When are you making money? Unafanya kazi saa ngapi? And I always feel like you're overcompensating for something. Ukianza kuniongelesha sana, I'm suspicious. Niko, you must be hiding something.
Maybe I can multitask.
Or you see a therapist, because there has to be something wrong. Hatuwezi kuwa na story every single day. Tunafaa kupeana breaks at least 2 days. You go do whatever it is you're doing. There's trust. I think people don't understand. Me, I have a lot of trust. So I require days off to cool down from this exciting relationship and just to unwind. Because tushaongea story mob. Kwanza ukishaanza kunitumia memes, it's over. It is over.
So you're saying, guys, of memes?
The only person who sends me memes is Yolanda. And clearly, I'm scared of her, so I can't block her. So I receive them with love.
Hey! Anyway, I think also there's too much. The way we said often means many times.
Many times.
That means you can't text me after every 5 minutes. Yeah.
I had a boyfriend who was so available. Nilikuwa nashukua na stress pale na anambia, just hold on, I'm coming. That should have been the first red flag. So for me, when you're too actively communicating,
but also you guys confuse us. You want someone who can communicate, but then not too actively.
Absolute. Tukiongea asubuhi tunapanga siku yetu, tumemaliza jioni. Unaniambia nini uli execute? See, it was your job to do all those things during the day. As in?
Anyway, I know Anna Chiku. Hey, I dated someone who was a very frequent talker. Frequent. Like you can't even, you leave your phone sometimes on the side and then you're talking to your friend.
Yeah.
They expect now you to continue. The conversation should continue. And if you don't, it's a bad thing. You blue ticks. I think there should be some space during the day. Yeah, there should 100%. Be some space. We can't be talking. We talk every day, yes.
Yes.
But not too much.
Risky.
Yeah. No, I'm saying we can talk every day. We can. But also during the day, there has to be that space.
Right?
Yeah, there has to be that space where you can
lunch as if you're going to do anything better. Like nimekula kunde na ugali, relax. I took time nikapika, we chill too.
Yeah. Umekola.
But I believe in it either makes money or it makes sense. So even in a relationship, it just has to make sense. Like when I need text and be, okay, how's your day going? Fine, I get it. Maybe many miss. Like it's only honeymoon phase. Like when we are 6 months into the relationship, you need to.
So I should ask you how your day is going.
Actually, I think that's a better angle. When the relationship is fresh, we can keep tabs on each other. We can text regularly. I know a person who knows a person. It's not
your
me
friend.
And it's not my friend.
Your friend. Or you probably. Keep going.
Who told me that this guy she's talking to has very, very good communication. But the thing is, this guy is married. So, of course, he has good communication. He has all this time in his hand because his house is in order. He doesn't need to worry about things. If it's work only, he works in entertainment, so it makes more sense. And the communication makes sense. So, for me, if you're just actively communicating, you're either running away from something, because it's not a story more because of Kwambia. Like, I'm not that interesting.
Yeah. But also, the point you'll get bored.
Exactly. So
you see, the thrill is in
the relationship to limit.
The thrill is in the thrill is in you've missed me kidogo. At least give me time during the day. Also miss me. Hey, now I've texted you at 7, 8, 9 nini.
Unanitext hivyo na naweza kukuacha badala leo text mamako. Someone who will never leave your side at any point in time.
There's someone who told me 3 times a day kama dawa.
So mnaambiana good morning, happy lunch.
3 times a day at least. There is space there. But this one for free.
Considering there's also calls in between.
Okay.
Zenye ziwe na kuna watu kwanza sijui wa ulala wakipigia na simu. Please.
Me I know. There's a person. We almost even concerned. Because the calls with this chick are like 2 hours long. 2-3 hours. And you guys are chilling there. Please note you're in this person's house. So I'm back. I'm like, you wait, we leave so that you guys can have that talk for 2 hours.
Even so, sometimes I feel like it's just a flex. Because why do you talk to your partner on the phone for that long and then post for us on Instagram? Like we care. As if I didn't see your boyfriend at the club catching a wine from some nice shorty. From one bottle girl. Like, relax. It's never that serious. It's not a sign of the relationship is doing that well. But to each their own. To each their own. I personally do not advocate for constant communication. I'm not a big fan. Maybe that's the reason I'm single this January for the first time in 5 years. But
hey,
she
guys, she advertised herself. So anyway. So guys, Laura is single.
But auditions ilikuwa December.
And sawa tu.
Date December. Sasa tuna date wapi? Watu wataona wapi nikikunywa champagne? Staki. Time ya kushow ilikuwa December.
No.
Sasa labda nilipe rent na school fees. Absolute. Just throwing it out there.
I have money. That will actually be done. Don't worry. Off mic. We'll vibe. So I think there is familiarity in Nini. They say familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. So there's that. I feel like you'll boyka.
100%.
Yeah, you'll get bored at some point. You'll actually get bored.
Plus, no one is ever that interesting all the time. And then, for me, with my own personal experience, when I was in a relationship with this person and we used to talk all the time, it got to a point that when we were having fights, there was no time for cooling off and taking time to think of things, to think about things. It's just, so we ended up like a whole week, good morning, good night, good morning, good night, because we have to talk every day.
Yeah.
If we don't talk every day, then it means the relationship is in
limbo.
Exactly. So you need to have time for yourself also. It's not wrong to talk every day. I'm assuming kwanza mnaishi kwa nyumba same, but texting, calling, especially when you don't live together, you can minimize that. That's a way you don't need time for yourself.
Yeah, me that's my thing. You see,
unapaka ikiruka balcony, so do.
Unajua, guess who just walked in? Lisa amekam. Kidogo. Hey, I've ordered a margarita.
Imagine.
Kidogo.
And me, with the way my life is so uninteresting, imagine it may be a pegs uko juu. And I'll get so mad and so vexed and give you a 1 hour statement as to why pegs zangu ni important. Ama mama wangu akufua ameniekea pegs za mtu mwingine, so niko hapo busy nazitupa kwa balcony because I'm upset. Like, no one's day is that interesting. Absolutely. We need to talk every single time.
So in a day, what do you think?
In a day, maybe we can talk 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Fridays, Saturdays, usiniongeleshe, that's reserved for family. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, business hours.
Yako. Well, I know some guys would be happy with that. They'll just be like, hey, this chick is not nagging me with calls and texts and
You might be mad. I might be outside your door listening.
Okay. But which is still... But I think... communication should be spread out.
Yes.
Not at like yours, 3 times a week. Hey, that's, but still, just spread it out. Have time for yourself. Also, create that place for being missed. You don't have to be missed.
Right.
Cindy, just be missed kidogo.
Kata muishi pamoja yet.
Be missed kidogo.
Yeah.
Hi. Auntie. Nini?
Ushaona hizo couples zenye uka kwa simu hadi hawana kitu ya kuambiana.
So tomorrow you're going to work, eh?
Yeah. Sangapi? Okay.
Please note, you know what time she goes to work.
It's never changed. I do the same job for the past 5 years. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
If anything new comes up, trust me, you'll be the first to know.
But
also, I think relationships should have boundaries, and that's where I think we go wrong, because that constant communication creates like room for possession.
Yeah.
Like, we're always talking to each other. So when you're not available for me, it becomes a problem. I personally like my own space. I think a bit too highly about myself, which might be the problem. But 3 days a week.
But also,
Monday, Wednesday,
don't you think
Friday.
that communication, too much of it, also creates room for, how can I say this, fights?
Of course. Like I told you, because we used to talk every day, when we had like a kerfuffle, I lack the right word, and we didn't talk, for me it meant that the relationship was failing. So I had to force communication. At least mmoja kaniambiaje, mimi sitaki kwa relationship ya kuambiana good morning na good night. Like, if we don't have anything to talk about, we don't have to talk.
Yeah.
And it's okay. But I think people put this together with the relationship is failing. No, you're a human being. You need time to, decompress and just think about your life and how it is, or even just be quiet.
Also, so you go collect fodder somewhere else. As in your day, go collect fodder somewhere else. So that even when we're talking now, you have stories to tell me. But if every time I'm telling you something, every time.
Okay, babe, I miss you. Guy!
Every time.
Me, you can text it. Come here and watch us. Sayo.
So utaniacha?
Are you? It's different.
Mimi?
We have to earn the paycheck from the same place. So we can't avoid each other.
Yeah. You see? So guys, let us know, how often should you talk to your partner in a day? First of all, we've said to each their own. But however, create that time for yourself.
Yes.
2, give that time to also miss each other and have what to talk about. This one, for you've seen something small after every 5 minutes.
Imagine.
Also, it becomes, and then also those
and it means you don't respect your partner's time. Because yes, you're my priority, but I have a job. Like maybe niko meeting, ni text na nikitu urgent. Nini duve yangu imenyeshewa. Like calm down.
So please have some time for yourself.
So
let us know on SpiceFM KE, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Lauren Batha, DJ Absolute WC. How often should you talk to your partner in a day? Keep it sugar and spice.